Hi, happy Canada Day to Woodstock. I'm Jenn Carson. I'm the library director here at the LP Fisher Public Library, and I picked out a story to read to you for story time. It's called My Yellow Balloon by Tiffany Papageorge, and she's actually a writer friend of mine who lives far away in the United States, but she would love it if you would listen to this story with me. And I want you to pay attention to what happens in the story as the little boy has something kind of bad happen to him, but he finds a way for something good to come out of it. And I think we've all been dealing with some bad stuff happening lately, and things have been a little bit difficult. So we're gonna see what happens with him. So, My Yellow Balloon. All right, so we're gonna learn about Joey and how attached he is to this yellow balloon. At last, the carnival had come to town. Joey dashed through the grand entrance. His parents could barely keep up with him. Do you ever do that? Do you try and run away from your parents when you go someplace because you're so excited? Joey smelled the buttery popcorn. He heard the happy music that sang out from the ride, sparkling with flashing lights. Carnival men on the midway called out, "Step right up," for the chance to win a prize from the many shelves behind them. Then Joey saw something that made him stop. Hundreds of big, bright balloons floated as if enchanted in the air like a cloud of many colors. Slowly, Joey walked up to them. Have you ever seen a big pile of balloons like that? Did you want to hold on to them and see if they would make you float away? The ripe old man drew Joey in with his deep voice. "Would you like a balloon?" he asked. "Oh, yes, sir." "Which one, Joey?" his mother asked. "Oh, I don't know," said Joey, mesmerized. It's hard to make choices like that, isn't it? "This is your balloon, Joey." Without even looking up, the balloon man pulled out one of the many strings and out sprang a bright yellow balloon. The balloon man wrapped the string around Joey's wrist and said, "Here, let me tie you two together." From that moment on, they were never apart. So Joey's got a new best friend. Every morning, the summer sun skipped through Joey's window and the birds sang their wake-up song, eager to see the two buddies running through their adventures. Look, they're playing with trains, they're riding on a horse, playing dominoes, they're having all sorts of fun. The bees, the neighborhood dogs, and old oak trees enjoyed watching them play day after day. When the day closed its eyes and the moon winked at the stars, Joey kissed his yellow balloon goodnight. Mwah! "I love you so much, I can't wait for tomorrow." Then Joey drifted comfortably into the magic of his dreams, knowing his yellow balloon bravely stood guard against the nightness. And then one day, everything changed. Joey and his yellow balloon were playing, and somehow, someway, it slipped off his wrist. Oh no. It began to float away before Joey even knew what was happening. Oh my goodness. Oh look, this is one of those cool pages that turns this way. "Come down," Joey yelled out. His yellow balloon reached out its string with all of its might, but it couldn't come down. Look. Oh, it goes higher in the sky, and he's farther and farther away from it. Look how high away it is now. Oh my goodness. Joey watched through the blur of his tears as the yellow balloon flew higher and higher. He didn't take his eyes off of it until the moment it disappeared into the endless sky. Oh gosh, that would be hard watching the balloon float away like that. Look now, everything turns gray, because you know what it feels like when you get sad? Everything feels dark and gray. Joey ran to find his mother. My yellow balloon, it's gone!" Joey sobbed. "Oh, sweetheart," she said, "let's go get a new toy. That'll make you feel better." "No, all I want is my yellow balloon. Get it back," Joey demanded. "Please, I'll do anything if you get it back." "Oh, I wish I could," she said. Now, he went from pleading to getting really mad. He stormed into his room to be all by himself. Joey felt angry and confused, and he felt really, really sad. Look, he's all curled up in a ball. "I wish he would come back," Joey sighed. He cried and he cried and he cried some more. And he cried so hard he fell into a dream so real. In his dreams, Joey's yellow balloon was with him, and they started to fly, passing the rustling trees and the soaring birds and the mountain peaks and the depths of Joey's universe. Far away, he heard, "Wake up, Joey, dinner's ready." He opened his heavy eyes, and he remembered his yellow balloon was gone, and tears came tumbling out again. His mother and father held him close, so he felt safe and loved. That's really nice. The rest of the summer, Joey missed his yellow balloon all of the time. I bet we're all missing some things this summer that we can't do that we normally do, huh? One day, he was sad most of the time instead of all of the time. But as time passed, he was sad a lot of the time instead of most of the time. And then the day came that he only felt sad some of the time. Maybe you have days like that too. During one of those some of the time days, Joey's mother took him to the park to feed the ducks. The cool air wrapped around him, and the dark clouds of spring hung like huge sacks of treasured rain. Joey felt something warm and tingling on his back. Something caught his eye in the water. Joey's heart beat so fast it did a somersault in his shirt. "My yellow balloon," he whispered. Joey spun around and looked up. It was so bright he couldn't see. He reached to grab its string and pull it to him, but there was no string. It wasn't his yellow balloon at all. What do you think it was? What's high in the sky and is big and round and yellow and doesn't have a string? It had been so long since Joey had noticed the sun. It reminded him so much of his yellow balloon. He had to smile. Look, the sun is shining in his eyes. Once more, in a second, everything changed. Tenderly, the sun warmed him. "I still miss you," Joey said, "but whenever I see the sun, big and bright, I'll feel you with me. Wherever I am, wherever I go, you are a part of me, and I am a part of you, and we are a part of each other forever and ever and ever." And that's the end of the story. And the writer listed and the illustrator listed all of the people that they miss, that are like balloons that they don't get to see anymore, but they're reminded of. And so maybe you can think of some things that you miss right now that you're not getting to do, or people that you're not getting to see because of everything that's going on, but you can think of some ways to be reminded of them and how much you care about those things and those people. I hope you have a really good Canada Day from me and all of the staff here at the library. Bye.